So, Chelsea won and Arsenal won. It was not a terrible game, and I don't think it was a great game either. As a matter of fact, when it comes to tactics, when it comes to entertainment value, there was nothing really in the game. So join me as I give my reaction and I review the game. And subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. Press the like button and leave us your own comments in the comment section below. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Daaaft. Hope you're having a beautiful and fantastic day because the game of football this weekend for Arsenal was not the best. Some can say there is a glimmer of hope that we might be coming back to full fitness, but from my own perspective, I doubt it. We didn't play badly, we didn't play well either. Now, when it comes to the starting 11, the starting 11, I didn't mind the starting 11 because you would think that to be one of our strongest teams ever. Obviously, Ben White is not really on form yet. Odegaard coming back into the mix. He played 90 minutes, which shows that he has some stamina or he's been fit for a while, but they are saving him for this game. Apart from that, I think our boys played well, but played well in relation to what? They played well in relation to the previous game. They didn't play well in relation to the best Arsenal that we know, especially with that starting 11. Um, yeah, if you look at the stats as well, I think possession, it was almost 50-50. We had 51 to their 49. We had similar, no, they had four corner kicks, I think, and we had three corner kicks. In terms of shots, it was similar. In terms of passing, pass rate, it was similar. But they had the clearer chances in the game. First half, they had the clearer chances. Second half, they had the clearer chances. We tried to contain them as much as we could, but each time they found a way. But the difference is we did not find a way. Cucurella had a good game against Saka. Gusto had a fantastic game against Martinelli. Havertz did not really penetrate there. Cowell should have been sent off almost many times we have had yellow cards. But it's Oliver. Oliver tries to let people body each other. He doesn't fall for all the antics more often than not. But yeah, in terms of the game, I don't see much analysis. I don't see much in terms of hope. You can say yes, we're back to being fluid. Odegaard back in the team. Obviously, we're changing shape mid game. We're pressing, but that was all it was. We got the first goal in about the 60 something minute. About 10 minutes later, Neto did what I think Arsenal players should be doing, which we don't do enough. Right? If you can't run in behind the defenders, shoot. Arsenal players never shoot. Dries used to, or he has done it once or twice in the previous season. Trossard used to, but doesn't anymore. Saka, they never allow him to shoot anyway. They know once it comes to his left foot, it's short time. So they stop him. Doesn't really shoot. Partey doesn't really shoot. But Neto, the chance that he had, he took it. If you shoot, there's a high chance you're going to score. And he took the shot and he scored. But apart from that, nothing to write home about. This is where we start talking about fine margins, right? Fine margins. If Harvard was not millimeters offside, or if Trossard did not touch that ball that Saliba crossed as the last kick of the game, maybe. But you need to be doing things within the game to make sure you succeed, to make sure that you win. But I don't think we did enough today. Do I think right now, based on the way we've been playing the last 4 or 5 games, do I think that when the January break comes, we are going to do what we did last season, go to Dubai and come back new people? I doubt it. I think the boys are burnt out. I think 2 seasons of running and running and running have burnt out the players. That's my own take. And we needed people in the summer to freshen up the squad, but we didn't do enough. We didn't do enough. We didn't sign enough players. And the one of the three that we signed, we don't even see him. That figures. So before I do a quick player rating and post-match facts, let's talk about some key points that I'm sure everyone on the Arsenal sphere will be talking about right now. Starting with the transfer window. Did we do enough? Well, I don't think we did enough anyway. I rated it a 1.5. We let go of a lot of people in the squad. Fair enough, you're not using them. Why keep them? but we didn't sign enough quality to replace them. So the transfer window is coming back to bite us. For me, if you want to look at it from a business lens, not in terms of from a fan's perspective, from a business lens, them letting go of lots of people is them trying to balance the books for now, and then they will sign more people in future. But it might be too late then. It might be too late then. This is the season for us to win the league. We had the momentum, but now we no longer have it. The boys are not playing well. There's no one to call on, and I'm sure in January we are not going to sign anyone massive. The last time we signed someone that was of a good quality was Aubameyang in the January transfer window. Yes, we signed Trossard. Trossard was like 20 something million. Aubameyang was close to 50 million. We don't usually spend that much in the January transfer window. You can argue that we went for Modric and blah blah blah, but that was one-off. You can't use a one-off as the fact. You have to use previous precedents. So I don't think we're going to sign anyone in January. I don't think right now that we're going to come back to form after the January break unless something changes. Again, part of the people that we should have signed, according to everyone else in the Arsenal sphere, is we should have signed a striker in the last transfer window. I personally did not think we needed. I think we needed a striker, but I didn't think it was as much of a priority as other people thought. And those people that were thinking that signing a striker was a priority, we will always point to this period now and say if we had a striker, maybe we would have been converting those chances that fall to Trossard, those chances that fall to Havertz, those chances that fall to Saliba, those chances that fall to Merino, and things like that. Maybe we would have been able to convert them, but it's all maybes. There is no guarantee. For me, is how is the team that scored over 90 plus goals last season, we are not able to muster goals anymore. We're no longer as clinical in front of goal. That is the most serious question to me right now. Gabriel is not firing. Saka is not firing. He has the most goal contribution in our squad, obviously. Odegaard is not. I don't think he scored only one goal, I think, this season. I could be wrong. I just said Jesus is not playing well. Havertz is not playing well. Trossard is not playing well. We signed Sterling. That's not really playing well. Merino doesn't contribute much to the team. Again, fine margins if he actually touched that ball. Anyways, so that's for me, like, where does our goal come from? Because we don't play with a striker. We get the goals from around the team, and no one is scoring from around the team right now. So that's a problem for me. How do we address that? That's for Arteta to figure out. Also, last season and the previous seasons, we did our best to shut up shop. Like, our defense was a bit better. But this season, we're just conceding goals, right? We are leaking goals. Is it because there's no more chemistry? Are the boys feeling the pressure? Like, there's so many questions to ask without us getting any answers, and that might cost us at this point in time. Because if you look at the table, we are about 4 points behind Manchester City, who lost, by the way, and 9 points behind Liverpool. We're letting Liverpool run away with the league, but I know that at some point they're going to hit a bad run of form. But how are we going to be? Like, how many points are we going to be behind when they hit that poor run of form? That is the question that most Arsenal fans are struggling to answer right now. So, yeah, analysis of the game, dead game, boring game. That's what I can say. But let's do a quick player rating, right? As usual, I rate all right, good, poor, terrible, fantastic, excellent. all that way. So David Raya, I would say, had a good game. He had a good game. Saliba had a good game. Gabriel had a good game. Timber had a very good game. Ben White had a good game. Thomas Partey, for me, is Arsenal's man of the match, from my own perspective, because he held, Cole Palmer was non-existent. Even when they tried to switch wings, Partey was on his case. So for me, he was our best player on the pitch, followed by Julian Timber. So for me, excellent performance for Thomas Partey. Declan Rice, good performance. Martinelli, good performance. Saka, good performance. Havertz, all right performance. The subs that came on, Jesus, good performance. No, all right performance. He just had spurts in the game, not really having an impact in the game. Trossard, he didn't score. No, all right performance as well for Trossard. Merino, all right performance for him. Why I missed Odegaard. Odegaard had a good performance. Odegaard had a good performance in the starting 11. Even played 90 minutes as well. I think those were all the subs. If I missed any, well, it doesn't matter. We drew the game, you know. So let's go for a quick post-match fact. Some post-match facts. As always, I look at my post-match fact from Opta Analyst, and you can find this elsewhere if you want. So Arsenal have gone 4 consecutive Premier League games without a win for the first time since April 2023. Wow. So for the first time in over a year, we've gone 4 games, 4 Premier League games without a win. The Gunners had picked up all 3 points in 21 of their previous 25 league matches before this one. Okay, so that's still counting from last season, so it doesn't matter. Right. Today was the 4th time that Arsenal has faced 15 plus shots in the Premier League this season, and it's twice more than they did across the whole of the 2023-2024 campaign. We only did that twice last season, and already we faced 15 plus shots 4 times. That is not a good start. That is not a title race, title contending, top 4 kind of start to have. So those are the 2 post-match facts for the Chelsea-Arsenal game. You let me know what you think about the Arsenal-Chelsea game in the comment section below, because now we're going on international break. Are the boys going to rest? No. Most of them are going to go away to their countries to play, like Trossard and Jesus and Martinelli and Saka. Saka is injured. Hopefully that is not fully injured. Hope that injury keeps him away from the England squad. Rice is going to go. Partey is going to go. Havertz is going to go. Saliba is going to go. Gabriel might go. Timber is going to go. Like, again, there's not enough time for these boys to rest and recover to come back fresh against the Nottingham Forest game. But we'll review that, or preview, we'll preview that when the time comes. But for now, you let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or yet to do so. Like the content. You let me know what you think about all this saga and kerfuffle about Arsenal right now in the comment section below. Until the next time, this has been Daft. Stay safe. Check out Scatter Yarn podcast. The current episode is about a man in Kenya that turned water into tea, performed a miracle, not just made the tea by boiling a kettle. So you check that out and let us know and like that video as well. All right, take care, people. See you on the next one. Peace. Psst, psst. Oi, subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.